Is this on? Turn on the screen, night big. Excuse me. Turn on the screen, night. No, that's not the right tone. Right, we got this. We got this.
Turn on the screen, night begins. Algae's glow, it never dims. Chat's alive with cheers and grins. Dreaming dreams where fun begins. Laughs and games, we all unite. LG's voice, a guiding light.
Show me your feet.
Every stream, pure dynamite. Time with LG feels so right.
Just a nick of time.
LG stream is where we play. Every night and every day.
Just a nick of
Each game
time.
and each display, we just wanna shout hooray. Here's the
Just a
wars and
nick of time.
victory. LG skill for all to see. In our channel so happily, bringing joy to you and me. Pixel wars and
Oh,
victory.
fuck, I'm dead.
LG
So dead.
skill for all
Oh my
to
god, how am I not
see.
dead yet?
In that chair so
Just a nick of
happily,
time.
bringing joy to you and me. Every follower's a friend, support and love they always send. LG's magic never ends, streams we never want to bend. LG stream is where we play, every night and every day. With each game and each display, we just wanna shout hooray.
Just a nick of time.
The tip is so sensitive enough, honestly. You could just lick the tip and it will go on mute. What?
Pixel wars and victory, LG skill for all to see.
Show me your feet.
In a chair so happily, bringing joy to you and me.
There you go. London Gamer just kissed Soma on the lips. Oh, yo. That is an interesting one to start. No! Oh, no. Rainbow Cat Headband. You guys are freaking awesome, man. How have I been talking for 2 hours? That definitely has to be some kind of record. So I'm just going to make sure we stream for 2 hours. Now I look like a porn star. Speedy, look what you've done. Now I look like a porn star. You guys are mad. Boom. Welcome back from the ad breaks, everybody. You guys are crazy. All this fame, I can't handle it. Firstly, Valeria, first in class. GG's, Vel. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Also, happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to Pat, to Mel, to Blanket, to Kieran, to Flyger, to Mr. Smith, and to the Ineptus One. What the hell? Why is it so busy? It's a lunchtime stream, people. I expected like one person to jump in, maybe two. This is crazy. I hope you're all having a good Tuesday. Kieran, you're not gone to school today. Also, welcome in, Niall. Was it because it's a snow day? It's actually snowing here in London, and it's starting to settle as well, which I'm not happy about. I'm guessing they cancelled school because of the transport and the weather and stuff like that. I hope everyone's doing well, Mr. Smith. I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. Normally, on our lunchtime streams, we play an hour of Overwatch. We're not doing that today because yesterday, the man, the myth, the legend, who is currently winning the jump, !jump if you haven't done so already, they gave us a great suggestion, a freaking awesome suggestion that we're going to implement right here, right now. Within the next hour, it will be live. I can guarantee you that. And I'm going to share my screen and show you how I create a command and mix it up. Welcome in, Vix. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. I'm going to use my lunch break to show you guys how to use MixItUp if you don't know how to use it already. So, first and foremost, let me go ahead and give Flyger 10 points for the suggestion that they gave us yesterday. Thank you for that, Flyger. And the suggestion was, just so everyone's aware, is we should have a redemption called meal deal or something along those lines. So most of you already know what a meal deal is. You go to the supermarket, you'll get a sandwich, you'll get a drink, and you'll get a snack for a cheaper price than if you bought them all together. So in this instance, it would be you'd get free redemptions, potentially for a cheaper price. And I say potentially because it's going to be random. So the idea I've got in my head off the back of Flyger's suggestion is I'm going to create a redemption for 2,000 channel points. I say I'm going to create it. I've created it already. I've just not made it live. And what that's going to do is going to pick 3 random redemptions from a set list that will then just play out. So you'll get yourself a redemption meal deal effectively. Now, you could get really unlucky and it could be really low redemption. So you pay 2,000, but you get free redemptions that cost like 20 to redeem, for example. But also, you could get really lucky and you can get a high one. Also, Blanket, you missed a jump. You just started a new one. God damn it. This next jump's fake. Flyger wins the points for the other one. It was so close. So close. You just missed it by like a second. Right, Flyger, GG's on the... Who redeemed the jump? Was it Pat? It was Pat. Boom. That's all good. It's all good. You can jump now, guys, if you want, but this one's just for fun. No points involved. Sheesh, 75 stream streak. It is the 6th day of the month, and this is our 7th stream. Crazy times, crazy times. How's everyone doing first before we move on to the editing? You were supposed to. It's open, but on your way you slipped. Mum said you can stay up. That's fair. That's fair. It's your first day back, so. What are you guys? Are you okay? I know you said you slipped. Like, is everyone okay? No one's like properly injured. You can go to school tomorrow, assuming the snow allows for it. Also, is it snowing where anyone else is? Because it's not like heavy snow here. It's really light, but it is settling. Let me quickly double check it. Work hasn't been too bad. Yeah, same here, Blanket. Same here. Okay, it's actually stopped snowing, and the settled snow is starting to melt already, which is good, because then it's not going to turn into like black ice. Netherlands is pure panic mode because of the weather, Mel? You had a little bit, and you're fine. Good, good, good. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. No snow here. Can't say, and it can stay that way. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the snow. It looks pretty. I'm going to be honest, it does look pretty, but it just causes mayhem. I'm going out later this evening for my birthday, and therefore I want the trains to be working. So we're not going to be streaming later tonight, just for awareness, like we normally do. I'm having the evening off. Bucket, welcome in, welcome in. Me, I want to write when I grow up. Dad, why don't you left instead? Oh my God, that was shocking. That was shocking. We leave that dad joke in the past. Bucket, how you doing, man? I hope your day's going better than it was the other day. I love the snow. Just shake your hair blanket. Loads will come out on your desk. I'm excited for this chili. Oh, you're cooking today, Pat. No trains, traffic jams, schools closed. Oh, goddamn. You must have heavy snow there then, Mel. It must be super heavy. Because I'm not going to get a chance to show you later, I went to Boots yesterday, which is like a pharmacy here in the UK. They sell like shampoo, face cream, all that stuff. And over the Christmas period, they do like little Christmas gift boxes where you can get stuff for cheaper than it normally is to give as Christmas presents. Now that Christmas is over, they all go on sale. So I bought for £7. It was like a FC UK gift box, which came with a sports deodorant. It came with shower gel, and the main reason why I bought it, it came with a pair of socks. And you guys know how much I love my socks, right? It was a pair of white socks. They're so comfortable. I'm wearing them right now. I'm going to show you in a second. And it was £7 down from 15. And I thought to myself, I could just give the deodorant to Chris because he uses it. I don't really use deodorant because I don't need to. I'll use the shower gel, £7 bargain. These are the socks. They're just plain white socks, which I love. Brand new white socks. Pat knows the feeling. I love the feel of wearing brand new white socks. Got FC UK in it. That doesn't really matter. But it smells really nice. So I might start using it. I might start using deodorant. It smells really good. I don't know how long it's going to last. I did spray it this morning after my shower. So I'm going to ask Chris if he notices it when he walks back in the house later. I might just go back to Boots and stock up because they had loads. They had about like 50 boxes. So I might just go there and buy like 10. Like a crazy person. 10 new pairs of socks. Deodorant for days. Anyway. This year is full of shit jokes. I don't mind the shit jokes, but at least they've got to make me smirk a little bit. That one was just awful. You've done better than that, Bucket. I believe in you. Snow's part of the reason Pat and I got together. Explain. Explain, Blanket. Tell the story. Okay, parked. Were you driving, Flagger? Driving through Germany. Oh, wait, are you going to pick up your friend? Are you on your way to pick up your friend? If so, carry on driving. I appreciate you stopping to tell us, but those boots after holiday sales are nice, low-key. Honestly, they are good. They're so good. I love them. You got a big bowl of Christmas lint truffles in the outlet sales. 20 quid down to 5. Let's go. Lint chocolate's amazing. Lint chocolate's so good. What did the mother broom say to the baby broom? Time to go to sweep. Okay, that was good. I'll give you that one. It was awful, but it was good. That was much better than the other one. Well done, Bucket. Well done. But I read it and it took me like half a second to click. It was almost like the broom had a lisp. Time to go to sweep. Thank you for the lurk, Sushi. I appreciate it. Lurking and jerking. Hey, yo. Also, you've just reminded me, Sushi. I've not done my snap streak today. So let me go ahead and do that now. Whilst I'm live. I actually look really good in this picture. What the hell? My hair's like on point today. Right. If you have me on Snap, you're going to get the streak. And it's just going to say live because I don't have time to think of something clever to say. Boom. Send to. I often send a streak to many. So I send the same picture to everyone, but then I might do individual ones after to certain people. If there's something to say, I won't do it for no reason. I think that's everyone. Let me put Jay on there as well. Boom. Check your phones, people. If you're on Snap, check your phones. She arrives in about 2 hours, so you can take a break. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. It's good of you to go and collect her then, Flag. I'm guessing the transport didn't get any better where they are. You met in Raven's stream, started talking about food, specifically top the tater. Huh? Then we started talking about snow, and then the rest is history. Nice, nice. I love those stories. Dang it, I'm trying to tell bad dad jokes this year. No, that was a good one. That was a good one. I forgot that too. Yeah, I don't know why you specifically reminded. There's loads of other people in the chat that I do Snapchat, so. I can confirm. How you doing, Joey? Welcome in. Welcome in. Top potato is a chip dip. I didn't know that. I've never heard that before. Yeah, show me top potato. I don't know what that is. I like to shout out sideways for keeping me off the streets. That is awful. I mean, don't use it all in one go, Bucket. Just tell us one per stream. Save it up, otherwise you might run out. Welcome back, Niall. Hello, look at your snap. Is it important, Kieran? Because I'm currently in the middle of a stream and I don't necessarily want to get distracted from what I'm doing. I've been chatting rubbish for the last 10 minutes and I've got to make a redemption by the end of today's stream. I've only got an hour on my lunch break. Meza, welcome in, welcome in. So I'm going to quickly get onto it, basically. Let me move my MixItUp to my main screen and then hit my desktop button. And then what you should see, this is what I see on my MixItUp bot on the left-hand side whenever I use it. So it told me everyone is in the chat. I don't really look at that. I'll hide that behind Discord. But I can see now there is a ton of you here today. You guys are insane. This is more popular than my evening streams. Do I just change my working hours so I can stream during the day? This is crazy. Is your name Bart? Because you're a simp, son. Moving on. Right. So we're going to make a redemption called Meal Deal. Mel, Flyger did have so it was Flyger's idea, and they did have the idea of maybe getting you to record us a sound clip and then calling it Mel. But then I thought, let me just make it simple for now. Let me just make it, and then if we want to evolve it, maybe that's something I'm going to approach you for. You've never done a daytime stream. They're really fun. If you've got the time to do it, I think they're really fun because it's just something different and you get a different crowd as well, mainly. Okay, so what I've done, just to show you what I've done already, if I go to my Twitch channel points, I've already created a redemption called Meal Deal and it's hidden. And over here, I could technically just enable it and it will work. Right now, it's all set up to work. So basically, it's going to pick 3 random redemptions. Up here, you can see the number 3 out of all of these redemptions. So these are the ones that I've decided to include on it. So it's the Early Gang, the Gib, the Still Here, Sweet Treat, Dress Up, Praise the Sun, red, orange, green, blue, pink, purple, yellow lights. You can see 4 of them are disabled because I'm only going to enable the ones that are currently enabled on stream, which should be... That's not right. Red, orange, and green. No, that's not right. So it's a good thing I checked. Oh, no, it is right. Red, orange, and green are the ones that are enabled. Never mind. Ignore me. So every time I change the color of the lights, I'll go in here and enable the ones that are enabled, basically. Also, we've got Jump for My Love, Fish, LG Mail, and the £10 giveaway. So I could just put it on and it'll work. But I wanted to go one step further to make it better because you guys know I like to automate things. 19 of us is on. Nice. I'll take that, Joseph. I'll take that. You're telling me a Sistine built... Oh my God, Blanket. Are you on break from work as well, or do you have work to do? You're telling me a crab ran with those goons. Wait, you're telling me a crab ran with these goons? I don't get that one. Crab goons? Wait, what? What? You're on break. Damn. Damn it. You went on Amazon to buy a lighter, but all they had were 3,722 matches. I think the lights were already on red, Kieran, but thank you for Crab Ragoons. I don't know what that is. What's that? Is that an American thing? Anyway, so I want to make it better. I want to make this better because at the end of you guys redeeming the meal deal, you're going to want to know what you got, right? Now, in the chat, if I hit play here, even though it's disabled, it's going to give me 3 random redeems just to prove to you guys that it works. Wait, did it do that? I know, I played the wrong thing. Did I play the wrong thing? I know, I played the right thing. But again, I don't know what I got. I definitely got a light change because I heard it. Oh, and I got the fish and I got the early gang. Okay. But do you see how complicated that was to try and figure out what I got? So I heard Nick's sound clip say you're just in the nick of time. So I got an early gang, which is the 1 point. And then I got a fish because it says good luck with your catch in the chat. And then I came up empty. And then I got a light change because I heard the light change. I didn't necessarily notice the light change, but that was kind of too difficult to understand. So what I wanted to happen was after all 3 of those redemptions run, you then get a text output to say, congratulations on your meal deal or some bullshit like that. And then it tells you what you got, just so you know. And to do that, I think I know how to do that. It's just going to be a little bit complicated because I have to redo all of this as groups, which is going to suck. But with you guys by my side, keeping me company, I think we can do it. So let's start with the first one. Early gang. Oh, this is going to be painful, but we got it. We got it. Wait, can I? That's the random, isn't it? Random 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. Reveal your secrets. Right, so I've created a group. Now, for those of you that don't know what a group is, it's a group of actions. So right now, ignore the bottom one. This is picking 3 random actions. But I want to group up the actions with a text message, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Thank you for still being here, Kieran. So the early gang group is going to consist of the early gang action, which is Twitch channel points, early gang. Okay, I just need to do this once and then I can duplicate it. So it's a command, which is Twitch channel points, and it's called early gang. Now these already exist in here because I created them already, all right? So that's the first thing it's going to do. It's going to run the early gang command, and it's going to wait until it's completed before running the next command because I want it to queue up and not all spam at once. And then I want it to output to a text file, which I haven't created yet. So there is a file read write option. And then if I add that, okay, let me create the file first because I need to do that before I do anything. So if I go to my MixItUp source, this folder is where I hold everything for the stream, all my pictures, all my ad breaks, all my videos, etc., etc. So I'm just going to create a new text file, and I'm going to call it meal deal. I'm hoping this is going to work. This is going to be really complicated, but just trust the process. So we've got a text file called meal deal, right? So now here, I would like to append to file, which basically means it's going to add to the file because there's going to be more than one chat message. I need to find the file. I should already be in MixItUp. Yes, I am. And then I just created it called meal deal. The text to save is going to be early gang. So this is what I want to show up in the chat, basically. I'm also just going to put dashes either side of it just because I think it will help to separate the different. Do I put it at the start or? No, I just need to put it at the start because then whatever's displayed in the chat, it will start with the dash and then the next one will start with a dash as well. So we'll end with a dash. In my head, this makes sense. Just trust the process. I mean, 2 won't hurt. Screw it. 2 won't hurt. So now, if this is one of the random redemptions, it's going to run the early gang command and then it's going to write early gang to the file. Okay, you still with me? So I can now delete this early gang. I'm not going to delete it just in case what I'm doing doesn't work. I'm just going to disable it so I can re-enable it later. But if I disable it, it means it won't take part of the randomness. So now I'm going to copy that so that I don't have to keep adding individually. And then the next command is going to be the gib. And then I'm going to change the text to write to gib. And that's what this stream is just going to be. It's me editing over and over again, just making sure it's got the right thing. I could label it up here as well, but that's just going to take too much time. So I'm just going to change the main name. And then we need to do still here. This song is like really something. The song request is on if anybody wishes to redeem a song, by the way. Still here. And then we change that to still here. Next is going to be Sweet Treat. I should disable these as I go along, right? Pat's favorite redemption. Sweet Treat. Trying to fatten me up. So Flyger, thank you for the suggestion. It's a really good suggestion. You're definitely giving me work. But I like updating stuff on the stream. It just keeps it so that it's not stale. Just like my sweets. Okay, next up is Dress Up. Before I do that, Blanket, your song has been added to the queue. Thank you for the redemption. I was going to make the music suggestion part of the meal deal, but it would be too difficult to then ask them to put in the chat what they want to redeem. And also, if I'm in the middle of a game when the music's not on, it wouldn't really work. You got to go enjoy the rest of the stream. No worries, Mr. Smith. I'll speak to you soon. No doubt. Thank you again for helping with our stream sponsorship game. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, someone put ! Galactic in the chat. A link will appear. And you guys can download a game on your mobile device to help with our stream sponsorship. And the further you get in the game, the more prizes you'll get. Dress Up. Thank you, Flyger. Take care, Mr. Smith. Right, that's Dress Up done. I need to do this logically in my head just so that I know I'm not missing anything. Praise the Sun is next. By the way, this isn't final, so if anybody thinks of something as I'm doing this, and you think it might be good to add another redemption or take one of them off or something, feel free to give suggestions. Just because I thought of an idea doesn't mean that it's perfect, so I'm open to you guys telling me how I can improve things. Soma, welcome in. How are you doing? Pretty early for you today, isn't it still, Soma? Okay, now we got the lights. So, red. Hey, listen. Red lights, and I want this to run red lights. Okay, so now, how many lights do I have? I've got 7, right? So I'm just going to copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then it's going to go red, orange, green. Well, this is going to get confusing the higher it goes. Green. I know this song, right, Blanket? I don't know where I know it from. I definitely know it. Did you redeem it before? Oh, you did. It's already on the playlist. Yeah, it's already on the playlist. You're at work, so you're not here long. No worries, Simon. No worries. I appreciate you stopping in and getting your stream streaks. Now the gang is here.
You've got mail.
Gotta go. Enjoy. Take care, Joey. Have a good one. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Also, welcome in, Raspy. How are you doing? How is the world treating Raspy today? Blue, pink, purple, yellow. Are you guys still with me with what I'm doing here? Are you following along? Not that you'll need to use it, but you understand what's happening, right? Pink. Pink. Purple, yellow. Purple. Purple. And yellow. We're almost there. We're almost there. And then we can test the output to see what it looks like on the file. I really like the chorus of this song. I will know the words eventually. Okay, so that's all the lights done. Now, let me disable the ones that aren't active. So we should have red, orange, green. Nice. And then I can disable these ones. So all that's left to do is to jump the fish to LG mail. So let's do the jump. Let's do it one by one so I don't confuse myself. Jump. Enable it. Stop calling me out. We're never going to. Jump. I heard another song, didn't I? 99 red balloons. Is that... Wait, Goldfinger. Is that the original one? I feel like this is going to be a cover, Flyger. Snow treatment. I'm doing well, Raspy. I'm doing well. It is snowing here at the moment as well. Not heavily. Not heavily, but it is snowing. Fish is the next one. Let me just rename this appropriately. For my love. The fish game, by the way, is going to be replaced very, very soon. So while I'm updating it here to include the fish game, it will include our new game once that's ready instead. So the one issue I've got with this redemption, and chances are I'm going to forget at some point, is when I replace redemptions or take stuff away and add stuff, I'm going to forget to update the meal deal redemption. So keep an eye out for that. Because if you remind me, you'll get an extra point for the competition. Because I know I'm going to forget. Right, LG mail and £10 giveaway, and then we're done. This is definitely a cover. And then £10 giveaway, right? 99 red balloons. Proper punk cover, this one, I think. It sounds good, but can't beat the original, I don't think. Okay, so I think if I just change this to say giveaway, just for clarity, if I disable 1, 2, 3, 4, so now it should pick 3 different groups and all of them should write to the file. So I'm going to test that first before we move on to outputting the file into chat. So if I save this and then I hit play to the meal deal redemption, it should give me 3 random redemptions. This ruined the OG song for me. I think so too, Bucket, if I'm being honest. I think so too. Let's see what we get. Okay, we're doing a jump. Are we doing a jump? We are doing a jump. Okay, so that's one of them. As a German, I'm offended.
Sugar Crush.
Oh, we also had a sweet treat. And the fish. Okay, so that was quite easy to understand just because there are animations and stuff to support it. So now I'm hoping the file that we created will now show jump, sweet treat, and fish. It does. Look at that. The system works. So now I need to figure out a way how to output this into the chat as a message to say, hey, LG, you just redeemed the meal deal. This is what you got. That's actually not a bad meal deal for the price that you pay. The jump's not for points, by the way. It's just for fun. Before you get Happy Blanket. I'm going to go listen to the original to clean my ears. You could redeem the original Bucket. There is a song redemption at the moment. Okay, so first thing it's going to do is going to do that. Now I need an action to output to file, right? How do I do that? This is where I'm going to confuse myself. But I already have a redemption to that does something similar, so I could just use that. It's going to be read from file, right? I think. Let me just check my other redemption to make sure. I've confused myself. Boop, 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 boop. One sec. It's to do with my stream deck as well. It's this one, isn't it? That removes the line. So what outputs it? It's an OBS. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to use the help section for this. File read write. There we go. I thought now that I'm in Germany, I would mix it up. I mean, yeah, you can do if you want. But that was a horrible request. It was a good song, but it just wasn't as good as the original, is all I mean. Read from file. Reads the content of a specific file and saves the text to a custom special identifier. So how do I know what that special identifier is? That's what I want to know. Tonight I'm gonna bury that horse in the ground. Read specific line from the file. The line number is specified, can contain a special identifier. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Ooh, ah. So check him out. How do I know what the special identifier is going to be from a file? That's not helpful at all. Because then I want to output the file to a chat message. If I just go to read from file, oh, I can name it myself, apparently. So if I read from the meal deal file and then call it meal deal output, I guess. Let me just copy that to remember. So it's now read the file. I would like a chat message. I'm making this up as I go along, by the way, so this may not work. I want the chat message to say $. That's not $. What do I want it to say? I want it to say, I had a perfect line yesterday that I sent to someone that I'm just going to quickly read our messages. Okay, yeah. So I want it to say, hey, username. I'll fix that in a second. Your meal deal consisted of that. Now, I don't know how it's going to come out in chat because it's across 3 different lines. So that's why I put the dash in before, because if it's on the same line, I want it to be separated. Also, thank you for the song Redemption Bucket. That will play after a bit of Florence and Her Machine. Added to the queue. Boom, boom, boom. And it's hard to dance with a devil on your face, so shake him up. Right, whilst I'm here, let me just quickly put you on one side of the screen and you on t'other, because what I want to do is look at this one. Okay, so it's just a $ username. Your meal deal consisted of $ meal deal output. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm just guessing. But if I hit play, okay, it didn't work. So that is definitely the... Oh, maybe because I haven't saved it? Maybe I need to read from the file first. No, that didn't work. Okay, so special identifier name, letters and numbers only. No $. So how do I record a special identifier? That's what I need to figure out. Dash what I need to figure out, because at the moment, definitely has stuff in there. Okay, we can Google it. How to recall a special identifier. That's what I did, right? My custom there. To record a special identifier mix-up, you use its name prefix with a $. Maybe if I just press save, it will work, because I haven't actually saved it yet. Do 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 do. And it doesn't matter if I save it and make a mistake because it's not live yet. Let me go back to the meal deal. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me delete what's in there already. And then I'll just play the command. So it should give me 3 random things and then write to the text file, and then it's going to output a failure, but that's fine. So fish is first. This is a banger, by the way. And then we're doing another fake jump. And that should now be finished. So what's going to play next? Oh, and then we did lights. Yay! So what's it going to output now? Oh, it fucking worked. Oh, fuck my life. It fucking worked. I amaze myself sometimes. Hey, London Gamer, your meal deal consisted of fish, jump, and orange lights. Okay, so I just needed to save it, basically, for it to work. What a fucking legend. I hate to big myself up sometimes, but honestly, sometimes I really do impress myself. Okay. So, now, to close it off, I need to delete what's ever in that file so that when the next person redeems it, it doesn't output 6 different lines. But, given that that's the output, do I need to have as many dashes in it? Because it puts a space in between each one. I remember always sharing 99 Luft balloons almost all the time when I was still living there. In Germany, you mean? File read write. Can I reset the file? Read each line, remove line, Remove random line, remove specific line. Can I not just remove all lines? How am I going to do that? Model. Read from file. Okay, so remove specific line, remove a random line, insert, remove line with specific text. What if I just remove a random line 3 times? Remove random line from file. Special identifier name. No, I don't care. I want to remove specific line. Line number 1. Special identifier, special. Why do I need to put the special identifier in there? Walking through the terminal. Is that going to do something? So now it's going to remove the first line 3 times and then it should be blank. It's a jolly song when you think about it. It definitely is. I remember watching an episode of Scrubs and they played the song. They were just like dancing around the room, kicking red balloons. It's like really jolly. I don't actually know what it's about. An awesome show. Let me add a wait command in there just for the sake of it not breaking. So I'm going to make it wait 2 seconds before deleting the lines. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but to test it, I'm going to do it myself again. When we flew over France, I'm going to see you soon in my hotel room for a holiday romance. Air hostess. Right, let's go again. I'm hoping it outputs, and then when I go back to the file, it's going to be empty. And then I can enable the redemption. So it did a light to start. And then it did a praise the sun. Oh, it did a gib and then a praise the sun. Okay. Okay, so it outputted everything correctly. Now, if I go back to the file, is it going to be empty? If it is, job's a good one. I think it's been 2 seconds, right? So. Oh my God, I'm so clever. Ugh, I love myself sometimes. I think that's it. We're done. It's ready to be made live. Though I hate to fly, but I feel much better. Occupied my mind, writing you a love letter. I messed my pants when we flew over France. I'm going to make the message a little bit more friendly. It's about war, but would end there probably. Remember that bit in Scrubs? Scrubs is such a good show, honestly. I love it. I loves it, I do.
You've got mail.
Would exist of Mildew. Okay, so I could make the chat message random, like I discussed yesterday. Oh, what song is that, Flyger? Is that like Fast Car, but by a different person? I can't find that song, Flyger. You might need to find me a link. I've copied and pasted what you've put into Spotify. But the first option is a song called Jein by Fretes Brot. So you might need to find me a link. Unless that's the one you wanted. I'll show you what I mean. This is the results from what you wrote. That's an audio book, so I don't think you wanted that. Na 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 na. So whenever you're ready, Fly Guys, probably not gonna be ready in time for the next song. Do I make the message random? I'm adding too much random to this. I'm just gonna confuse myself, aren't I? 1. Oh. Jekyll and Hyde. Go Ramstein America. Added to the queue. Thank you, Flagger. This song's got a beat to it, hasn't it? Jekyll and Hyde. I'm just doing generic messages at the moment. I can change it later. It's just to test it and see if it works. So we'll give it 5 random messages at the end. It's all going to start with, hey, username, your meal deal consisted of... Okay, so now how do I make it more flashier? What does it look like at the moment? It's appropriate with the situation in America. What, with the whole Venezuela thing? I don't actually know the lyrics to this song, but we'll listen to it together. They captured the president of Venezuela, right? And now everyone's like, America, you can't. Okay, I think I know how I can make the message a little bit more nicer. Is that gonna be better? I put it in the wrong place in the below one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Because I just want it to be covering that. So what does this look like? Okay, that's fine. There's nothing in there at the moment, which is why it's come out like that. But why has this not got a number on it? And then I'm going to do one final test after this, and then we're out of here because we are ready to make it live. So it will be live on the next stream. Who's going to get the first redemption of the meal deal? You need 2,000 points. America. Right. So if I save that, one more test. This is my last meal deal that I'm going to redeem. I want to see Ramstein live. I want to see Sum 41 live. I can't wait for that to happen, Pat. He's going for Greenland. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, why did that cut off? Why did that song cut off there? We definitely got a dress up. £10 giveaway, dress up, and red lights. Lovely jubbly. Okay, that's definitely more clear to me. I think that's better. Take care, Kieran. Thank you for stopping in. Soma, your song has been added to the queue. And that will be the final redemption for a music song on today's stream. Why did that cut the music off? Do 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 do. That was a dress up, and it was after the £10 giveaway. So maybe it was because where's the £10 monthly giveaway? That shouldn't take long to run, right? It does that. It adds to there. It appends to the file. And then if you're a sub, it goes to the other one as well. Okay, so maybe I... And the other one was... It's dress up. Hmm. Hmm. Let me check something. Just to confirm. Per command, individual command can run outside of the locking system by toggling the unlock command option. This will ensure that this command always runs when it's triggered, as long as all users... Okay. So, the music overlaps, which is the issue. What can I do about that? I don't think I can do anything. It just happens. We just deal with it, right? Especially as the lead singer keeps doing dodgy stuff, he might not stay out of jail for too long. The lead singer of who, Flagger? Ramstein? I'm going to give myself one more meal deal. Just to test it. I like to over-test things to make sure. Yeah, oh, fair enough. I didn't know he was a dodgy person. I got myself an entry to the £10 monthly giveaway. We're doing a fake jump, and I was still here. Okay, I think it works. I'm happy with that. We did it. We did it, people. The meal deal redemption is ready to be made enabled. Shall I enable it now, and then someone can just redeem it for the first time today? Or shall we wait until the next stream? Because it will be a first come, first serve. Only one person's going to be able to redeem it. There is a 15-minute cooldown. Oh, Soma, this song is sexy. I feel the soul. I feel the soul in this song. This is a sexy song. I can feel the soul in it, honestly. This is like the music you'd put on when you have a date over at your house and you want to get jiggy with it. Wait, let blanket work for it. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm adding this to the playlist, Summer. There you are. There you are. Boom. Right. That's us done for now. That's us done for now. Thank you for the sweet treat, Pat. I have no Haribo left. So, I'm going to give you a crunchy. Cream and sugar. Ooh wee. That's from your current work playlist. It just came on. That's fair. I mean, I really like it. Yep, the camera still works. I was just testing it. We're having a crunchy today, Pat. Thank you so much for fattening me up. There you are. Boom. Time to get back to work, people. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I don't have a meeting in 3 minutes. But I need to just double check. Because if I do, it's going to be a quick exit. Game of Thrones coming happening. Oh, my next meeting's at 3 o'clock. Cool. Just as I thought. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to try and find someone to raid. Oh, Rexy's live again. But we did just raid her yesterday, so you know my rule. I don't like raiding the same person twice within a week. Does anyone have any suggestions? I have a lot of people online, so I can pick myself. But so far, asking people for suggestions have actually worked out because you guys have picked some awesome people. Just be vibing to this kind of music at work. Keeps you from losing your patience. We never want that to happen, so you keep listening to your chilled, soulful, sexy music. Yeah, down there. Watch the duck. There you are. If there are no suggestions, we are gonna raid. Wait, isn't this the new person that I raided recently? Yeah, it is. Well, to be fair, they haven't come to say hi to us yet, so maybe we won't raid them. What about you? I know your name. I know your name. Okay, cool. We are going to raid someone playing Ball X Pick. Their name is Duck Saint. They're an old friend, not IRL friend, but we used to speak to them quite often on Twitch. It's been a while since I popped in, to be fair. So let me quickly go ahead and just set that up so I'm ready for it when we are ready to go. If you have the raid emotes, feel free to use them. Boom. Top one if you're a sub, bottom one if you're a dom. Take part of the raid because you will get some more channel points to use on the next stream, which will be tomorrow. I'm not streaming tonight. And keep in mind, you're going to need those channel points because if you haven't noticed already, there's been an inflation in channel points. So at the start of 2026, I got a bill from the government telling me that I didn't pay all my tax for my half-penny channel point redemptions. So I've had to up the prices of almost every channel point. I haven't done it on everyone. There was a message in the Discord if you missed it. But most of the channel points have gone up due to inflation. So you need those extra channel points. So take part of the raid, even if you're going to dip straight away. But I would appreciate if you followed Duck Saint. They're an awesome person. Plus, they've got a duck VTuber. So boom, boom, boom. You guys have been awesome. We will be back tomorrow as stated. Haven't decided with what yet. I'm genuinely making it up as we go along. But the Meal Deal Redemption will be live tomorrow evening, if not lunchtime, because I might be doing an Overwatch stream. It is Wednesday. Thank you all for stopping in. Flyger, thank you so much for the suggestion. It was honestly the best thing that has ever come out of your mouth. And it is now implemented within 24 hours. Look at that. How's that for satisfaction? Will you recommend me on Yelp? You guys have been awesome. Thank you for keeping me company on my lunch. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, people, stay safe. Take care of each other. And as always, keep on gaming. Ciao, ciao. I am just waiting for another 10 seconds because I'm in the middle of an ad break. See you tomorrow.